It's another video review from the Hodgepodge Podcast. I'm Doug.
I'm Dirty A.
And today we'll be discussing Snowpiercer from director Joon-ho Bong and starring Chris Evans. Snowpiercer is a science fiction film. It takes place 17 years in the future, and humanity has basically been wiped out by a failed experiment to stop climate change, and the Earth has basically been frozen over. It's a new ice age. And the remnants of humanity are on board this train called the Snowpiercer that does like a circuit around the globe.
The whole world, yeah. It's the whole line is connected together.
Right.
So it's basically in 1 year can do one iteration.
Right.
Yeah.
And the train has been divided up into a strict social caste system where the haves are in the front and the have-nots are in the back. And Chris Evans plays Curtis, who is the reluctant leader who is haunted by his past, and he has a plan to get to the front and take over the engine because he who controls the engine controls the world. Yeah. And he's opposed by Tilda Swinton, who plays Mason, and she is basically the mouthpiece for the leader and the guy who built the train, who's a guy named Wilford. And we won't spoil who plays him.
Yeah, she's basically the face of the all-powerful Wilford,
right?
To everyone on the train,
right.
And this movie was really highly anticipated, at least for me, and it kind of got buried by the Weinstein Studio,
right?
Unfortunately, but it's one to check out. You need to see this movie; it's really good.
Yeah, it's in limited release right now. It's only about like 250 theaters, and I don't think
it's on video on demand.
But it's also on video on demand. We don't want to spoil too much about it because there's a lot of twists and turns in it, especially at the end.
Yeah.
They come fast and furious at the end, and everything makes sense. Nothing comes out of left field where you're like, huh?
Right. The twists are very organic.
Right.
Once you follow the story, it makes sense as opposed to just some softball being thrown at you at the end.
It's
yeah, but I mean the story itself is, pretty self-explanatory, as you said. There's just a rebellion on this train, and the have-nots believe that they, rightfully so, deserve more.
Right.
And so they are trying to take over, basically.
Great cast in it. Chris Evans gives one of the best performances I've ever seen him give.
He's awesome.
John Hurt's in it. I was going to say Gary Oldman. John Hurt's in it. John Hurt, the original Gary Oldman, I would probably say.
That's kind of true, yeah. A little bit.
John Hurt. Jamie Bell's in it. He plays Curtis' sidekick, Edgar. Octavia Spencer's in it. She's really good. Just a great cast.
Yeah,
great job.
Great.
Tilda Swinton is her usual weird.
Yeah, very oddball.
Best. The only problem I had with it was that I felt they kind of deify Wilford, and I felt that the timeline should have been expanded a little bit more to make that a little bit more believable. But it's a minor quibble in a great movie.
I think that's kind of, if you read between the lines, I think that makes sense given the deprivation that the whole train goes through.
Right. Because it's almost like a prisoner
mentality. Yeah. So especially the back end of the train. Right. I think if you think of it in terms of a prison, and you're not by yourself because you're always with people, but
right.
In your head, I think if you think of it in those terms, it makes a little more sense. But it's a valid point.
Right.
There's no reason why they couldn't have just said it 30 years from now,
right.
or something like that. Yeah.
But it's a great flick. You got to check it out. Very smart action movie.
Well put together.
Definitely check out Snowpiercer. If you can't find it in your theater, go to video on demand. It's definitely worth your time. And we'll see you next time.
All aboard!
See you next time.